Jai Opetaia defeated Brandon Glanton via unanimous decision 119 to 106 on all three scorecards. The referee very bloody vocal in that fight, taking 2 points off Glanton, taking 1 point off Jai. Overall, though, I thought it was a very good fight. I thought it was a very entertaining fight. I know the scorecards actually don't suggest that it was a great fight, but it was actually a good fight to watch, in my opinion. I think it was a great performance from Jai. Glanton took some massive shots, but I thought in the mid rounds they had a few decent battles on the inside, and obviously that's where Glanton wants it. But Jai was still able to beat him at that in his own game, and Jai never let Glanton back him up at all. But what they did in the mid rounds, they stood centre ring, battled it out on the inside. And I thought Jai was very good at being able to dictate on the inside using that lead hand. And the lead hand uppercuts were class from Jai Opetaia up close. And overall, I think Glanton at the start was all right being able to cut off the ring. Kept Jai moving on his feet, and Jai's footwork was fantastic throughout in that fight. But eventually, Jai was able to fully be able to get, that lead foot advantage as a southpaw. And yeah, it was after those first 3 rounds, really, and Jai was just able to completely dictate the fight and had Glanton exactly where he wanted and needed him to be. But Glanton took some massive shots. I mean, Jai had him going in the 12th, like in the last minute of the 12th. Jai had him going, but yeah, it wasn't enough time. Glanton was able to stand his ground in the middle of the ring still. He was dominant. Let's be real, it was a complete beatdown, really, from Jai. But it was still very entertaining, though. I thought Glanton was good, even though he got beat down. He was never going to win the fight. I thought Glanton looked good in that fight, and I think looked a good level overall. And I think definitely with performing like that could give a lot of guys a good run for their money, but not guys like Jai at the very top of that division. Jai was just levels above him in there, but Glanton was still good. I think Glanton worked the body nicely. I'm not gonna lie though, I think it was rare where he got like a massive shot upstairs. He never stunned or caught Opetaia big upstairs, but I think to the body, Glanton was trying to take quite a bit out of him. I thought Jai was mixing up his shots nicely. He caught Glanton good to the body, and I mean, Jai had to fight going backwards for the whole 12 rounds, and that's what made things interesting. He was fighting backwards the whole time. Jai does like coming forward, does like standing his ground in the middle of the ring, but we did see a lot of real good angle changes, real good footwork from Jai Opetaia throughout those 12 rounds. And I think a big thing as well is Glanton's a pressure fighter, and pressure fighters tire you out a lot. They're the most tiring guys to face, but Jai Opetaia, with all the questions around his gas tank, kept up the exact same pace the whole time. And again, in the 12th round, you almost had Glanton going. So, yeah, Jai kept the same pace up from the first round to the very last round. He didn't change at all, but Lee Took was very good as he was moving off, creating new angles. I thought, again, perfect performance from Jai. He was just missing that knockout. But again, Glanton, ridiculously tough, kept coming forward. And, at times, I think at times made life hard for Jai to get full extension through his shots. But again, Jai was perfect on the inside, though. I really like watching Jai on the inside, to be honest. I really like watching him on the inside. The hooks he was landing, the lead uppercuts that he was getting through the guard of Glanton. I thought his inside game was very good and very entertaining to watch. And Glanton was still giving him some back, which I thought made the inside battles very entertaining when it was on the inside. When it was at range, Glanton couldn't really get near Opetaia at all. He was just walking right into that straight left hand down the pipe. It wasn't competitive whatsoever when Jai was able to have Glanton at range. It was just domination at range from Jai. But I think Jai knew he could eventually start taking those risks on the inside. And again, they didn't turn out to be risks because it was just dominant. It was just a beatdown, really. So Very good, very entertaining performance from Jai Opetaia once again. And Glanton just got dictated throughout the whole fight, but again, still looked good in my opinion. He was not bad. He was never going to win the fight. I feel like he put up a good account for himself still, even though he lost every single round in the fight. He still put up a good account of himself. And again, Jai won by a landslide. Like the rounds, again, mid rounds were competitive, but still very clearly Jai. The rest of the rounds were just clearly Jai. But again, Glanton still looked good. I still feel like did things well. He was able to cut off the ring well at times. He did keep on coming forward. He kept Jai Opetaia backing up a lot of the fight and kept him moving, you know, because Glanton, Jai knew if he was to stand still with Glanton a lot of the time, he'd beat. You know, that's where Glanton's at his best. And even on the inside, Jai had to keep on moving his feet and had to keep on working angles because if he was standing still with Glanton, Glanton could have troubled him. But I thought Jai fought the perfect fight, and Glanton was able to force him in, forced to make Jai uncomfortable early on, and didn't really want to let him settle. But Jai was still doing his thing and being able to box round him. But overall, good fight. What's next now? I mean, the ideal would be for Opetaia to face Zerdo or Benavidez, the winner of that fight. But again, I don't trust that whatsoever to happen. I can't see that happening whatsoever, which is a shame. I don't know what could be next for Jai. I really don't know yet. I think the Micklin fight would have to happen. Like they've got to try and make something happen between those two now. I mean, Jai saying he wants to complete everything at cruiserweight before he goes to heavyweight. I just don't see how he does it. The Micklin fight, I think, has got to be the one that happens next. But I can't see it. But it's wait and see. Good performance from Jai. Who knows what's going to happen with him now, though.